Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cage Fruit. We are back, or not back, but we have officially started Borderlands, the prequel. I realize I didn't say what order I had decided to on to do this to do the rest of the series on uh on Thursday because I forgot. So I'm going to try to do it chronologically in terms of how things are meant to play out in lore. So basically how it's meant to play out in lore is that you have Borderlands and then technically Borderlands 2 and then Tales from the Borderlands, but only the first 3 chapters of Tales from the Borderlands, and then the prequel, and the prequel starts at the end of chapter 3 of Tales from the Borderlands, but most of it is in between Borderlands 1 and 2. And then it goes back to the to Tales from the Borderlands 4 and 5. And then uh Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and then Borderlands 3. That's the technical storyline. However, I don't want to start Tales from the Borderlands, do 3 chapters, and then switch to a different game, and then do the next 2 chapters. Mostly because I don't know how exactly they're structured, so I don't want to like make it extremely jarring to go like in between them. So I just figured we'll just do this because you can start this directly after you play Borderlands 2. You don't need to have played Tales from Borderlands. And even so, none of the like story elements in here really involve any of the characters from Borderlands 2. So, well, except for one character, but we'll get there. Also, let me just make sure my stream is actually streaming. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Sometimes the mobile app just does not work right. Also, keep screaming about the Borderlands collection, but I already have it. So I don't know why it's screaming at me to go get it. Anywho, extras, options. Alright, so we're just gonna start a new game. I have not decided who I'm going to play as. We're going to get to the character selection screen, then I'm going to decide. While we're listening to this, Athena, the one who is who's having a gun pointed at her, or not a gun, but a firing squad. Um, she's the one. If you don't recognize her, she's the one from the um. Okay. She's the one from the DLC that had like the really long and boring highways. Uh, she had that full length bodysuit on. I know your eyes did not deceive you. Those were our four characters. Now I have played this before. You'll notice Athena looks markedly different in this iteration. Oh yeah, this is also after the point where they had started adding extra characters in DLCs. So there are extra characters. All right, so here are our four characters that we saw in the opening scene. Now, I have only played through this game a few times. I have not played with all of the characters. Borderlands 2, I've played with all the characters all the way through to max level each time a DLC came out. So, that one that one will have I won't have too much trouble picking. But so Athena I played through as her first. Loved playing through as Athena. That was great. I've played through as the Jack clone. I think his name is Timmy or something, or Timothy. Either way, I have not played through as Wilhelm or Nisha. I have played through as Claptrap. Now, Claptrap is unfortunately you can play Claptrap on his own. Unfortunately, Claptrap does immeasurably better if you are in if you're in groups with people. Uh I think I played partially the way through Wilhelm maybe once, I'm not entirely sure. Uh but these two are the ones that I haven't played with. Nisha, I'm not a huge fan of gunslingers in general. So I'm going to go and I hate her. Hate her for reasons. just not. I just don't think I'm gonna be a fan of your playstyle. Let's just see your heads. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing. I'm seeing. Interesting. Jeez. They also had a lot more in terms of customization options. Mm-hmm. If you could get the rest of your face on the screen, I'd appreciate it. Okay, or not. We don't have to. The Claptrap is unique in that his heads change his entire body. I forget what this one does. I don't want to hear either of their voices. Screw it. I know Athena the best, and this game also isn't doesn't have the best reviews. So might as well just take Athena and just move on. Give me a sec. I promise this is an important decision. Mm-hmm. That's fine. I've already made my decision for who I'm playing in Borderlands 2. Oh god. One sec. Don't judge me. That's better. Where'd you go? Interesting. We're starting off with two weapons. I forgot that. I did not realize that this game started you off with two different weapons. Usually you struggle to get your first one. Oh my god, I have a mini map. Oh, oh my god, it's so helpful. Right. First level, it's not going to be that hard to kill these enemies. I also do have to get used to the sensitivity. And also how much smoother this game is. Also, I don't know why, but this game, despite it coming out in 2014, seems to want to default to a 1:1 aspect ratio. Like everything feels stretched, and when I loaded it up in, or not when I loaded it up, but I mean, yeah, when I, god damn it, I'm trying to figure out words and they're just falling all over each other. All right, they have unique dialogue depending on who you are in this game. Look at this fellow, this nice programmer that we've just met, Jack. Oh god damn it, facing the wrong direction, facing the wrong direction again. Like I said, I have to get used to the got gots to get used to the sensitivity. Oh god, I don't know what button is melee. That's not good for me. Given my propensity to melee in every situation ever. Ow. Also, you can move in this game while you're downed. Woo! I'm gonna go down again. Come on. Where'd the other one go? Alright, V is the current melee button that's going to get changed at some point. I forgot to look at the key bindings before I started this. Right, I have no grenades, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Nah. I am. I will. Right, so uh real quick, claptraps. Uh if you notice in the first game, they didn't really have, aside from, when they started a revolution, or well, one of them started a revolution. Uh in the first game, they didn't really have much in terms of combat role, and that's because one reason and one reason only, claptraps, under normal circumstances, cannot climb stairs. So, how did this one become a Vault Hunter? Simple. It has a stair climbing wheel. However, also, if you notice in the first game, claptraps are usually relegated to opening different paths for you. Like, you have to go and talk to a claptrap and then it opens something. Claptraps are door opening robots. That is that is their job. But in order to program this vault hunting robot with its stair climbing wheel, they had to delete its door opening functionalities. So the Vault Hunter Claptrap cannot open doors, but it can efficiently use weapons, and it has a Vault Hunter.exe program that gives it random powers. It's actually like pulled from different Vault Hunters, like that you've played as well as other just random powers, including one that makes them like Mercy from Overwatch, but you have to be in a multiplayer lobby in order to get that one. Nah. But yeah, that's why it can be a Vault Hunter. Yep, I'm waiting. There we go. Also, that revival thing. This is the first. Or no, this is not the first, but after the first game, they were sure to give a tutorial on how to revive people. Why? Wait, who? What? Oh, I'm also going to explain this real quick. They After he's done explaining. Gotcha. Oops. Sorry. 1 second. Turbo Mansion. Okay, so what was I trying to say? Oh, wait, 1 second. There's a cutscene here about to happen. Why was the escape ship trying to leave without us? Colonel T. Zarpedon. Yes, that is how you pronounce her name. Hey, look, one of those Guardian things from the first game. Yep. Right, so I wanted to explain that they got a little bit better at denoting what enemies are made out of. Right, so in the first game, if you'll recall, there were corrosive weapons. And corrosive weapons were meant to deal more damage to armored enemies. That's what it said on the weapons. But what in the hell did armored mean? Because all the enemies either had a red bar or a blue bar or a red and blue bar. So the hell did, armor mean? Because red was health, blue was shield. It's not. Armor is yellow now, just so that we understand. Armor is okay. I'll explain this in a second. Effect, grenade, recoil reduction. There we go. Jesus. Where was it going? Oh yeah, so armor is yellow now, so you can denote that better. So electricity works better on shields, fire works better on health, and then corrosion works better on armor. And then they have a couple of things like interplaying between them. Like electricity will work good on, will work okay on armor and health, but works best on shields. Um, corrosive will work best on armor, but will work okay on health, but won't work well on shields. And then fire will work really well on health, but it won't work well on shields or armor. So electricity is, or shock weapons are now the I don't want to say like pinnacle of elements, but it's worth it. And we're basically gonna hell dive. Protect the robots. Do not let my democracy offers hear about that. I already said that I suck. Relax. God, I need to change. I have to open it. Alright. Action skill. F activates the action skill. Got it. Yep. Okay, got it. Please let me fire. Thank you. Poor buddy. Scared out of his mind. Anyway. Trying to think of what I wanted to say. But he's about to talk, isn't he? Or not. So that thing that you saw earlier, if I just real quick tab. So if you remember in the first game, we had some challenges. Like one of them was like kill human enemies, something like that. And the challenges basically just gave you experience points. Now challenges will account to this. Second. So, you see these things, kill enemies with slam attacks, we'll get this stuff, low gravity. We're gonna be on a moon, by the way, so things are gonna have low gravity. This time for sure. Master Chef, daily grind, yada yada, etc., etc. Kill insecurity forces. So these will all award badass ranks. And when you get badass ranks, you get badass tokens. And when you get your tokens allow you to redeem for bonus stats, which I redeemed earlier, as you saw. Those bonus stats just do exactly what they say. So you take your shield recharge rate, and then you add another 1% onto it. Now these will stack, of course, as we get going and complete more challenges. They're typically like small bonuses, but the bonus stats persist across all of your characters. And the challenges reset for each of your characters. So, calm down, bud. Sorry. Copilot over here, making noises. So when you start new characters after you've already played, you technically have like an inherent advantage because you have bonus stats already unlocked. Though you can, turn this off at the bottom. You see, disable bonus stats. But yeah, technically speaking, or theoretically, I should say, it would allow for like limitless growth potential. But the bonus that you get for each rank starts decreasing, the more that you have, because they don't want you to have just like plus 100 and like 100,000%. Because your rank also doesn't go down. So if you delete, like if you just like starting a bunch of characters, just getting a bunch of easy challenges and then deleting those characters, you would basically just be able to farm to deal like double damage to everything. Yeah, I think that's the basic gist of what I wanted to get across there. Also, after the first game, this is sort of something that they tend to do. They tend to make your first boss a fire enemy, that way you understand, different mechanics. Because you just got a shield and now your first boss is, deals fire damage, so your shield will resist that fire damage. But your health won't. Yeah, where is he out of the power suit? Is that him? Yes. Oh my god, go away. Stop that. Stop that. Stop setting me on fire. Hey, you stop that. You so-and-so. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Alright, now I want you to shoot me. Oh, quick synopsis on my skill. So, oh my god. That was close. Shoot me. Shoot me. Damn it. So my skill, basically, it's a shield, as you just saw. The shield will absorb damage from me if it's coming from the front anyway. And when I throw it, it releases all the damage. Oops. I'm not gonna redeem the tokens right now. Yeah. I feel like I was saying something and now it's gone. I know I'm gonna die. I just want to see if he says anything. Also, characters have like dialogue in this game, and in every other game aside from the first one, including the new U station. New U station just likes to make you feel bad about stuff. Alright, he didn't say anything. Interesting. Wait a sec. No, that's death. Sorry, it's just they don't... I haven't played through this game as much, so I don't know all of the little secrets and stuff. But they don't usually put something in, like this in these games without something being, like, a reward at the end of that. Trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, you can't kill yourself. What? Ridiculous. Unplayable. What is stuck? I wasn't thinking anything about this face. Was not me thinking anything. Ah, there it is. lost his torso. Okay. All right. Also, just real quick, if you have only ever played Borderlands 1, which I don't know if you the so number 1, they overhauled the element system in the game. I didn't do that. Oh, Jack did. I think I was supposed to. Yep. Uh yeah, they overhauled the elements and the weapons manufacturers. All right, sweet. Now I can explain this. Okay, so real quick, weapons have different properties. That's the word. Properties depending on their manufacturer. So for this one, Hyperion weapons are all automatic. The longer you hold down the trigger, the more accurate it becomes. So your crosshairs just start getting smaller and smaller until, well, it's at maximum smallness or minimum bigness. Uh, Torg weapons. Torg is like one of the first weapons that you get in the first Borderlands game. Torg weapons are all explosive. They all also they redid explosive damage. So explosive damage now comes from things that well explode. They don't just like randomly have a chance to explode like the like the previous game. But yeah, Torg weapons will fire instead of bullets, they will fire small rockets, gyrojets as they're described, and the gyrojets explode. There's nothing else really to say. Real quick, let's see. TDR explodes like a grenade when reloaded. So TDR, when you reload the gun, instead of putting another clip into it, you throw the gun. The gun will travel, and then if it hits an enemy, it will otherwise object that is destructible or has some form of health, it will explode. But if it hits like the wall or the ground, then it will just sit there for a set amount of time before it explodes. Like a grenade. So it is situationally an impact grenade, otherwise a regular grenade. And then a new exact version of that gun will just appear in your hand, fully loaded, and the strength of the explosion is not only determined by the weapon itself. The more damage that it does, the better the explosion, but also how much ammo it has. So if you take a weapon that has like 12 shots in it and you empty the entire clip and then you reload, it's not going to do that much damage. But if you shoot once and then you reload, it'll do way more damage, and that's basically how you play with TDR weapons. Uh, Jacobs deal a lot of damage, like just a lot more damage than basically every other manufacturer, with the exception of Torg, but that's only because Torg explosives is explosive. Also, Jacobs doesn't have a timer between their shots, so if but they are all semi-automatic. There are fully automatic Jacobs weapons, but few and far between. Otherwise, the faster you can click or pull the trigger if you're on controller, the faster it fires. Scav weapons, they have just a lot of ammo capacity. That is basically it. Scav or bandit weapons. banned it in other entries. Let's see, anything else? Malawan. Malawan are all elemental weapons. Also, elemental weapons now have an elemental damage number. And I'm pointing at my screen again, even though you can't see it. But okay, there we go. They have an elemental damage number and a chance to afflict the enemy with an element. So this is not. So they will deal elemental damage. Guaranteed, they will deal elemental damage. But they have this one has a 15.6% chance to make the enemy electrified, and then they'll take damage over time. Also, element weapons typically will cost 2 ammo per shot as opposed to the 1 ammo. See how it says deal bonus elemental damage, and then it says consumes 2 ammo per shot. And then Vladov. The thing with Vladov weapons is that they boast the highest fire rate out of any weapon. I think that's it. Oh, and also sniper rifles. As far as I'm aware, there has not been a sniper rifle. Shush. There's not been a sniper rifle since the first game that has the explosive element on it. Oof. Choppy cutscene. And it got way smoother. Alright, and we are hurtling towards the moon's surface in a hellpod. Also, they are doing a lot of damage to that satellite. Also, that satellite is way bigger than it was in the first at the end of the first game. Oh. Also, I should mention this game was made by Gearbox Australia. All of the locals on the moon are Australian. Just also it follows this game was under a lot stricter censorship laws uh because of Australia's game video game like regulating body. Oops, sorry about that. Because they don't have the ESRB, they have the Australian version of the ESRB. Janie Springs. M to access your map. Yep. Cool. Got it. Much like a lot of space games, we have an oxygen mechanic. Also, this is the opposite of an escort mission, but an escort mission all the same. Ah, okay. We can't see our oxygen gauge just yet, but we will. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh god! This is largely also considered like the worst game in the series. Where are you? Sorry, it's just, limited oxygen. Also, we shouldn't have been able to hear that. What's wrong with your fingers? What's wrong with your fingers? Oh. Okay, I have a grenade now. Forgot to mention that. Uh, so Claptrap has one extra ability. So if you notice, or you'll notice if you play the games, uh, with any more than one character, is that your camera is actually like, you know, at height with your character's face. But that is not the limit of the character, passive differences. Uh, Claptrap, well, I suppose it sort of is for in most cases, but Claptrap in this game does not have an oxygen meter because Claptrap is a robot. So you can still get an oxygen kit and have an oxygen meter. It'll just never go down. Okay. So we have to go all the way over there. Also, I don't know if that thing was actually like refilling our oxygen. Ow. I hope that did it for you, Athena. Nope. You guys stop it. Also, we will experience like none of the same enemies that we like aside from the human enemies, but we will experience none of the wildlife enemies that we experienced in the first game because well, we're on the moon and before we were on the planet. But that right there was an example of one of the unique manufacturer traits that I mentioned earlier. If you saw while I was holding the trigger, the crosshairs got closer together. Just getting more items. Damn it. Oh. God, I gotta change that from V. Oh yeah, forgot I locked my house. Just break my locks for me, would you? Oh, it's broken. Lovely. I must have missed that. Yeah, Nope. Weapon tiers got it. White, green, blue, purple, orange. Understood. Damn it. How do I get rid of it? You. How do I get back? Something else amazing in this game, aside from the minimap. On the map, it will tell you where there are unclaimed missions. Alright, well, that was obnoxious. Not her. The outside. We've obtained an Oz kit. Yada yada. Alright, so we can double jump now. And I forget... Right, and then we press crouch, and we can slam. Alright. Also, again, I'm just moving away so that we can get a closer look on the map. Real quick. Look! She has missions for us. She has that mission and more. We can see things. No, I understand. Oop. Well, gotta... Looks like I gotta follow her back to her camp because I forgot to... It's not that I forgot, but I didn't. Also, we're gonna get that warning a lot. There we go. Come on. Damn it. Move out of the way. There we go. Sorry, this is a challenge for killing enemies with slams, so... Just wanted to get a start on that. Ah, but look. See, it's telling us that there's missions available. God, that was so frustrating in the first game. Also, double jumping is from our Oz kit. So double jumping does take up oxygen when we do it. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Yep. There again, just had to switch legs. See. Where the hell are we? Good. That one's over there. This one, all the way over there. So we're going to start on this one. Oh, also double jump. So while you jump, it's difficult to change your momentum. But double jumping will basically will go in whichever direction that you're currently pressing. So it's also a good way to change your momentum. Like if you're about to fall into a ditch or something. Where are the targets? Damn it. Fair enough, Athena. Fair enough. Uh oh. There you go. There we go. Hooray! We got like $70. All of that was like $70. It was all singles. Because we are selling ourselves out. Because, well, we need the money. Yep. Jump. Slam. Alright, there we go. Which one? Increases gun damage while airborne, reduces O2 cost of air boosting. Those are all good. Also, increases slam damage. Give me. It is my brain overheating, okay? Jeez. Delivery confirmation posters. Got it. Alright. And then last one for here. Okay, let's see what we got though. So our trees are a bit more separated and also themed as well after the first game. Let's see. Slamming links you to nearby enemies with shock tether. When you throw Aspis, which is that's our shield's name, which is a play on Aegis. While you're airborne, shooting an enemy will smite them, causing incendiary and shock damage in a small area. Smite damage increases as you accumulate more stacks of Maelstrom. Right, so this particular tree is focused on a stack mechanic, which there's several characters that do that. We're also going to play that character in Borderlands 2. Very different. Yeah, Maelstrom. Dealing incendiary shock damage causes you to gain stacks of Maelstrom. All elemental damage dealt is increased for each stack of Maelstrom. Stacks will decay over time, and this rate of decay increases as you accumulate more stacks. So the higher your stacks, the more damage you accumulate, but also the higher your stacks, the harder it is to keep those stacks. When you swap weapons, you gain storm weaving, so it's another stack, increasing your fire rate and elemental effect chance for a short duration. But this tree is based off of this maelstrom. So if you need 5 points in order to get to the next stage, so it doesn't let you get to the next stage unless you take maelstrom. But we are not going to do maelstrom. Slamming links you to nearby enemies with a shock tether for a short duration, electrocuting them. The tether is broken if you lose line of sight to the target. Any enemies still tethered at the end of the duration or who die while tethered release an incendiary nova, and you gain bonus maelstrom stacks for each enemy affected. This ability has a cooldown. Let's see. Slam alteration skill. Melee attacks cause the enemy to bleed. That one I remember being somewhat good. Melee override skill. Press V to dash towards an enemy and strike them with Xiphos, which is our sword. Which one was... This one was all about Aspis. This one was so good. But let's just play in... all of these trees lend towards a play style, whereas in the previous one, in the previous game, there was sort of like a jack of all trades, like in each tree. It was more like a role-playing kind of difference. Like, do you want to be like a treasure hunter or this or that? This one is more of a, like, how do you want to fight kind of deal. So this one, all about melee. So you see down there, it says Xiphos. This one says Phalanx. This one's all about the shield. As you can tell, every single one of these has a picture of a shield on it, except for this one. I mean, I suppose you could use this as a shield. In any case, this one, all about the melee and being very aggressive, while this one is all about elemental damage. We're going to go with melee on this one, because I have not done that yet. Increases gun damage. Additionally, your melee damage increase for a short duration after shooting an enemy. This one is a sort of run and gun type of deal. Increases melee damage and max health. Yeah, this makes sense. Alright, and now that we have that, now that we've decided that we're going to be doing a melee build, okay, so where is melee? There we go. This one is that, and then that is you. Good, good, good. Excellent. Also, thinking about making, real quick, for this particular one, we're gonna go for left control for the crouch. I realize it is very close to the sprint, but considering how often I slam in this game, or have slammed in this game, I'm gonna say it's worth it. And I already started messing up. Damn it. Missed it. Oh, got stuck. That's one of the problems with this, is that you do get stuck on stuff while you're going up. Got it. Damn it. Yeah, and then you have to start feeling for characters. Never a fun thing to happen. I want my characters two-dimensional. There we go. I should mention that the higher that you go when you slam an enemy, the more damage it does. Although I feel like that one's a bit par for the course. I agree. And so I'm pretty sure we have a better weapon just real quick. Let me just, what in the hell are we sorting by? Never mind. that did not do what I wanted it to. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Put that on. Also, we have that to listen to when we have a second. Yeah, killed all your little friends or your children or however that works. Get over here. Also, those were his grandchildren. Because when you break the bigger ones, they break into smaller ones. Uh, yeah. So someone close, either her mom, sister, or friend or lover, got murdered by one of those krakens. If you didn't pick that up. Fair enough. Detracts from the message of the story. Anyway, give me this, please. Not enough room. Hold on. We got this. I just need to, how do I mark? One of these marks, I'm pretty sure. We're not. Yeah, no, it doesn't mark. We don't have a mark feature anymore. Weird. That is weird. How do you favorite? Hold on. Gotta get these. Drop, page up, page down. Ooh, that is weird. I don't like that. Hmm. So there's supposed to be a function that lets you like mark these as either favorite or trash, and you can. And in other games, you can like sell all trash. And this one it says delete is sell non-favorites, but I can't figure out how to favorite weapons in order to not sell them. Not that it entirely matters because I am getting rid of all this. Then let's see, 106, 95. Oh, TDR in also shield manufacturers have different things with them as well. TDR tends to have like the shorter recharge delays or like just better recharge in general. These are all TDR, so I can't tell you about any of the other ones. $14 that we get 7 less recharge rate, but we get 11 more capacity, but we get another like 70 seconds of or 0.70 seconds of recharge delay. I'm gonna take that one. I know it seems like I'm being a little bit more methodical in this playthrough than the Borderlands 1. And it's kind of because I am, and it's kind of because in Borderlands 1 it felt like nothing I did mattered. Really, it just felt like a bigger number is better. I do have a mini map, but I just had to see the bigger one to just get a general direction of where I'm supposed to be going. Nope, never mind. I was about to say something wrong. I was about to say that this game is also the only game with a freeze element in it, but it's not, because that is pretty sure it's also in Borderlands 3. Pretty sure anyway. This game is the only game with lasers though, like an actual laser type weapon. Other games have lasers, quote unquote. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I agree. I wasn't being facetious either. Or sarcastic, I think is the word for that one. Relax, little Kragans. Everything is fine. Listen, as much as she is evil, I do love how she was just able to get him on board like that. I don't know if that says more about him or more about her, but hey, you gotta respect it. You don't actually have to respect it, but I do. I respect it. Respect the hell out of it. Update tab. No, right. Real quick, and this is the stuff that I was talking about. Just give me some gun damage. Hopefully I can get some melee damage. Nope. Shield capacity. Recharge delay. Always want reduce that. Accuracy, absolutely. I don't know why it has to play that animation every single time, but it just does. Oops, forgot my buttons. Forgot all of my buttons. Hold on. Hold on. Also, you can make people suffocate. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, bud, you got big problems right now. Oh, so they got rid of the offensive slur in this game. So I don't have to put a trigger warning for that language at least. Trigger warning for every other language though. You know what? Never mind. I should just say that I'm pretty sure there's no hate speech in this game. I'm just gonna go with that one. I think that's a better one. Trigger warning for every other warning except hate speech. Oh well, I wanted to just break your helmet. Oh my god, fine. Nope, you don't get to live. Not like that. I just want to break your helmets, guys. I don't think it's that much to ask. Apparently it is. Fine. We do this the murdery way. I wanted to do this the slow and painful way, but clearly it's gotta be done fast and dirty. Relax, it's okay that I suck. I promise, me sucking is part of the mission. Oh, I thought I gotcha. Sorry, bud. I meant to get you. The good thing I picked that one that makes all the oxygen that I pick up into health. Yep. That's not good. That's not good for me. Oh, it double killed me. Excellent. Barrel blew up and then shocked me to death. and then threw me into a chasm. Also, I didn't say electrocuted to death for a reason. Electrocuted implies death. Real quick vocabulary lesson. If you ever stuck your finger in an outlet or, accidentally touched a live wire or, got a static shock, you didn't get electrocuted. Just FYI, electrocuted is a combo word. It's made of two different words. It's made out of electric and execution. So, if you were electrocuted, you're dead. Don't get me wrong, you can get a severe electric shock. You can get burns from an electric shock. Like a severe enough electric shock. But you did not get electrocuted. Matico pilot. Alright, hold on. I must release the Kraken. Alright. He should be fine. Especially since I just let him out not too long ago. Where'd it go? Tiny demon that one is. Not really. He's actually never bitten anyone, if you can believe that. I realize, not entirely believable coming from a chihuahua, but true, he's never bitten anyone. Nope. Sorry. Just had a chill go up my spine. Somehow went into my throat. It did not feel great, if I'm being honest. Come on. Forward. Forward. There we go. Don't tell me I can't go forward. You threw me into a cliff earlier. Or not into, off a cliff earlier. That's what I meant. Really? Just double. You know what? Never mind. They're pretty sure there's stupider challenges than just double jumping. I was like, really? Just double jumping got me a challenge? Then I remembered how small the boosts are and how small the boosts are going to get. Yeah. Double jump is going to warrant a challenge completion. Where is this guy? Up here? No. How? I could have swore I just restored them. Alright, no one's there. That's not what I wanted to do. But now I have no choice but to do it again. none of these have oxygen in them. Here. Sweet. I did. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna live. Damn it. My stubby little legs. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Claptrap. Well, no, I'm not pretty sure. I am sure Claptrap is the shortest one, and he is very difficult to parkour with. It's just don't work. Here you go. Fair. Yeah, well, I've had worse. Oh yeah, something else changed. Repeater ammo and at least I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not making a fool of myself. Yes, okay. So repeater ammo and revolver ammo have been consolidated into one just pistol ammo. Makes it easier to keep track of. God damn it. But it also means a general, like, overall smaller ammo total. So, you know, give and take on that one, but easier, certainly, for people who are just playing a game. Because no, you gun nuts, I do not care that there is a difference. I am very well aware of the difference. I'm well aware of how they load differently and everything else. Do I care? Not even a little bit. Alright, well, how are you existing? Alright, now we just gotta put these posters up. And while they did get rid of, like, or not rid of, but they didn't have... Gotcha. There are actually posters of your character. Or whoever jumped. Alright, while they did get rid of, or they didn't have, a bunch of the more, like, raunchy elements in this game, they do still have, like, the more, like, they still kept, like, a bunch of the snark that they had. So, you know, at least there's that. Come on. Barely. Is that the actual gun I was holding? No, it's not. Damn it. Listen here, you little poster. Hey, I pressed the button. Fair ugh. Pretty sure cats are better motivators than I am anyway. Alright. that one's done. Now I just gotta kill the boss, yeah? Sorry, I'm re-getting used to the whole menu system. While not entirely different, it is also not entirely the same. Oh my, oh no! Got trapped for a second. I did say that we would get trapped going up. Uh, Unfortunately, that was one of those times where like the game was sort of sequenced for me to go there and then through all of this, you know. Hmm. Awkward for you, bud. Awkward for you, deadlift. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, crap. At least she's honest, right? How many times have you played a game, right, where characters like, yeah, just do the thing, and it's like it won't be that bad, and then it's bad. No, come here. I just want to talk. She's got no room to talk because the original Vault Hunters have witnessed many deaths of many innocent people. In any event, onwards we move. You also get somewhat more time. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, the floor is killing me. The floor is my enemy. Oh. Ooh. Okay, see, this is an issue. I have to hope that something peeks its stupid little head out long enough for me to get it. No, never mind. The floor is my enemy. Oh, God. All right, that reset the boss. Come on, shoot me. Come on, you jerk, shoot me. Got him. Oh, sweet. Damn it. Darn it. That is just so obnoxious. You could just not do that. Oh, that's the Tediore thing that I mentioned earlier about chucking the weapon. The only thing is that it is the only, brand of weapon in the game that will waste your ammo upon reload. So, while useful, also dangerous. A lot of times people will remember that their weapon is a Tediore weapon by accidentally throwing it. Like, alright, let me just make sure all my weapons are reloaded, and it's gone. And then you wind up wasting 100 shots because, let's see. Well, not 100, but, like 50 shots. Never forget that a Tediore weapon made me a legend among a bunch of randos in Borderlands 2. Um, so Borderlands 2 had just released its first DLC, and there was a raid boss at the end of the DLC, and we were all dying to it over and over and over again. And I was the last one in the ring because when you once you fully die, you get ported outside the ring. I was the last one in the ring, and I did. Gotcha. Alright, I was the last one alive, and then I went down. But he had, really low health, so I was just shooting. And then eventually I just gave up on shooting, so I just shot once and then just kept reloading. And it was a legendary Tediore weapon. It was it was called the Baby Maker. So when you threw it, it had a chance to pop out it would pop out baby weapons that also exploded, but it would have a chance to pop out 1, 2, or 3, which would deal. Each one would deal reduced damage from the original weapon, but it's still more explosive damage nonetheless. Sorry, I just took a break to bite a cuticle. All right, this, and we're just gonna listen to this real quick. She did kind of turn on General Knox at the end. But then again, General Knox did just completely go off mission. So you apparently have not gotten the memo. That is another criticism of the game, is that in the beginning the slam is extraordinarily overpowered. And depending on how you're able to set up, in the later game, it can also be extraordinarily overpowered there. Because keep in mind, These guys are like dying to like 60 and 70 damage. This deals a maximum of 402 damage. Just want us all to keep that in mind, okay? You know it can go up to these and just hit E, but sometimes just smacking them feels oh so satisfying. That didn't work out too well for you, did it, little buddy? But see how I knew that there was a quest here and I didn't have to find out later? Like, you know, TK Baja's quest? Thanks. Fine. She's my mortal enemy, but I guess she deserves to know that her, you know, her soldiers died or whatever. Oh my god, I just realized that. No wonder I'm getting lost and I'm having to check my map. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Also, fuck you, whoever that is. She, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself. Ah, so much better. There we go. Why am I finding such an appreciation for this game that 2014 me did not have? I mean, I am older, but I feel like it's a lot. I just have so much more of an appreciation for it. I don't know why. Maybe my sense of humor. I mean, my sense of humor has definitely changed. It's definitely changed. We don't have to talk about my old sense of humor because it was not funny. I mean, I believe I've said this. I used to be a shitty person, a very shitty person. I'm still not a good person, but I'm definitely not as I once was. Slams were overpowered in the beginning when you can get them off because the enemies like they do try to hit you still, but they only have an XZ direction. They don't have a Y. All right, just making sure that I'm not like cutting myself off from the location I need to go to. So you know the enemies just wind up standing underneath you. I said overpowered. I just had to keep doing that until they died. Don't worry, it'll get severely underpowered later. Let me just do this real quick. That way my melee can be overpowered. Come on, let's not get stuck. We can do it. %30 melee boost. That's the whole reason why I chose that, that skill, is because I knew it would... Because it... Oh my god, it has a higher ceiling, basically. And a steeper ramp. Well, actually, I guess not a steeper ramp, but just because of what that implies. You know what I mean. It has... number bigger, and therefore better. Number bigger, therefore will deal with the condition that requires bigger number. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. One at a time. Oh, forgot that. Oh, well, there goes my ammo. Whoopsies. Remember I said, you forget that you have a TDR weapon? That was one of those. Because I wasn't using it as a TDR weapon. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No. Okay. I thought that was a... See, that's a problem that this game has, is that the oxygen tanks, right? They're blue. Which is the same color as a rare quality weapon or item. So how, pray tell, am I supposed to discern the difference between, when I see something flying off like that, if it's a quality item, or if it's just, the common oxygen tank? And I made it. You can take that. Oops. Oops. Don't even worry about it, bro. I got you. I don't know what accent that was. Don't ask me. meant to be like Jim Bro, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and New Yorker all at the same time. No. Is that him? Found him. No, well, I don't know why he came up on the Echo. I mean, I guess because we're in space. Yeah, sure, that's not a trap at all. But hey, there's a chance for loot. We're taking it. Taking the risk. Every time. That's what it means to be a gamer. The trap might be obvious, but there's a chance. Where did my oxygen go? Pretty sure I had some oxygen left. Weapon stash. Nothing is good. Got it. Back onto the main quest? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes, because I will learn from, or I will word. I'll turn in the quest. There we go. That was what I wanted to say. I'll turn in the quest to Jenny when I meet her again. I think it said something there that I couldn't hear. Unfortunate. It said something again. Probably said access denied. Alright, also, we have a moon buggy instead of, the racer and whatnot. Laser or missile pod? Missile pod all the way. Skin type. That is certainly a noise that they chose. I can see why my brain chose to blot it out. Got it. So, handbrake. Look behind me. Jeez. Oh, you're still alive. I'll fix that. I'll try to fix that anyway. Jeez. I didn't want them to suffer. No. Well, um, depends on what you mean by now. In terms of, now where you are in the flashback, they are, you know, places doing things. In terms of, now as in like now, they're currently waiting to murderize you. Should your story come out as unsatisfactory in the eyes of, Lilith, Brick, and Mordecai. The 11:09, still got like an hour left. We're good. I did start a bit earlier tonight. Thanks, Jenny. Hope your name is Jenny. That would be real bad. Good. I mean, not good, but thanks for sharing. Oh, look, you can see all the bird and bite marks that the Kraken made on her. See? Sorry, I don't mean to point this at your face. Just, that's the only way I can look closer at you. Also, sorry we didn't get to hear the children's book. Gotcha. Safe opening skills. Got it. My specialty. I've been called the safe opener in my time. I will take the shield as soon as I get rid of some of my other inventory. Oh god. That guy is the CEO of the Torg Corporation. The weapon that makes shoots gyrojets and explodes. I don't know if you could tell that by his name and his personality, but that's him. Just in case you were wondering. All right, that is the closest one right now, so we'll work on that. Make sure I'm going the right way. Good. Damn it! Also, the cars in this game are ass because of the zero gravity. For I forgot that bit. Listen, there were a lot of criticisms with this game. Alright, it was hard to keep track of them all. Okay, let's see what we got. We gotta head to the warehouse. Yep, 1 second. Not your friend, dummy. This. This. Hey. Come on. Do your thing. Where are you? Don't move. There we go. Eliminated. Absolutely erased from the census. Owie. Owie, 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 owie. Owie. Many owies. Oh my god, all the owies. Ow. Sorry, Torg. Sorry about that. Everything went wrong in there. Also, just so that we're clear, um, as to what happened there and why I died. So when I stepped to get the light reactor, I stepped into the electricity. All right, there's no question about that. And then I got electrocuted, or not electrocuted. I got shocked and I got electrified. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I got electrified. The thing is, when you are, covered in an element, you affect other things, including your teammates around you. So what happened was that I was electrified, and I got too close to a corrosive barrel, and the shock from me shocked over to the barrel, and the barrel exploded, and that killed me. In case you didn't see what happened there. All right. Yep. Hold on. Hold on. Die. All right, last one. No. Okay. Also we're gonna do this for Torg. It's good replacement to the laser weapon that we're currently using, because ours is only level 2. It might be doing some good, but oh, this is how we drop it into the lava, by the way. Wunderbar. We can turn this in. But we're gonna watch this. We're gonna make sure it goes into that lava. Hey, look, he sent us a thing. Oh, he didn't give us an exploding laser. He just gave us a shotgun that explodes. Got it. Well, in any case, thank you, Torg. Janie gave us a laser. Alright, just real quick. Just gotta make sure. Oof. Now we. Yeah, sorry, turns out that there's still a couple things we gotta do. Oh, oh my god, we almost didn't make that one. Also, keep in mind, I cannot move my car, like, I cannot turn left or right in this vehicle. This vehicle only goes forward and backwards, and it turns to whichever way I'm pointed. So if you ever see me, like, making really weird turns, just keep in mind, that is mostly the game doing the turning. Look at all these challenges I'm completing. See how good of a challenge completioner I am? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I was like, yes, I'll make this jump. Like, that was my immediate thought. And then I realized, wait a second, there is no jump here. So I don't know why I did that. Honestly, I do not know. If I could tell you, I would. Oh, also, new shields are a thing. The which, is pertinent to this. So, the shield that I'm wearing, right? It's called or the type of shield it is called a Nova shield. It's not specific to any brand, as far as I'm aware. However, it does have an additional effect on top of being a shield. This shield, let me just make sure that I know all of it. Okay, never mind. I was just making sure that there's no, like, that there wasn't a resistance. But Nova Shield will, when it breaks, it will release an elemental Nova. Depending on the shield itself, could be shock, fire, corrosive, uh, freeze, or well, cryo, I guess is the term for it. Or pretty sure there are also some explosive ones. But anyway, yeah. Once the shield is depleted, it expels a Nova. Only caveat, when the uh in order to set off another Nova, the shield has to fully recharge, like back to capacity, in order to launch another Nova. This? No. I'm wondering what the security room is. Oh, this. Okay, where did you come from? Oh, yes. So, the other thing. So, this weapon. Shock cameras and save. Hmm. Hold on, hold on. This could work. It worked. Yep. Trying to figure out where the other security cameras are. Got it? It's invincible? Oh, do I have to go in the middle of the room? Probably. Okay. I just hope this doesn't kill me. Damn it. Health? I need health. Oh, convenient. What? Just because I didn't wait to get set on fire? Why is it not setting me on fire now? There we go. Oh. That time it took too long. Trying, okay? Oh my god. See, the grenade didn't deal enough damage. I think here. Gotta remember right there. Did it. Hooray. Oh my god. No. No, why all the way back here? Oh my god, it's so far away. Well, we'll make it there eventually, I'm sure. In the meantime, I suppose I can just talk about, on the way back. I don't think that there's any other, like, real changes that I need to talk about. Um, at least not anything that's pertinent at the moment. Oh, there is one thing. So starting in Borderlands 2, they introduced secondary what's the word? Currency. They introduced a secondary currency. Wow, that was bad. Um, but yeah, they introduced a secondary form of currency. The don't worry, it's fortunately, as in you know, unlike most of the rest of games, this currency is not transaction based, so you can't like buy it. Oof. There's just a second form of rarer currency in this game. So this has, the money that you've seen us picking up and whatnot. And it also has something called moonstones. Jesus. Sorry, the Nova, despite, how long I've been playing this game, the Nova does terrify me when it comes out, because it's just a big flash of light that comes across your screen. I also still don't think that the Borderlands movie should really be a thing. I really think that the time passed for it. The time passed for it, and the cast is not great. I really do not think. I don't think Kevin Hart was necessarily the the correct choice for the role of Roland. Not that I. Just to be clear, I don't think that like necessarily another comedian would have been the correct choice either. Like I don't think a Cat Williams or Chris Rock would have been up there either. But geez, Kevin Hart, man, why? Okay, missed it. Anyway, let's see, where's it putting me? Of course, now it puts me back here instead of where I need to go. You know what? This is gonna sound stupid. This is gonna sound real dumb. But you know who could? Actually, there's two people who could have played him. like there's two people who I think honestly could have played him. Given the tone, one probably better than the other. The two people who I think could have really played him, uh, friggin' either Idris Elba or Keith Davis. Now, Idris Elba, I get it. It's a bit like he's got the, to me personally, he's got the looks and he's got, the pizzazz to be Roland. Uh, Keith Davis, while yes, I think that he has the, like, he might have the right stuff to be Roland. I also think that he might be a better fit because it's a comedy. And Idris Elba isn't exactly known for his comedy roles. He has said some like funny stuff, but he's more like the serious badass type, which in my opinion Roland is more of the serious badass type, but I don't think they're going to go that way in this one. Why are you turned off? Which is why I said Keith Davis is probably the more fitting one, because Keith Davis has a range, man. He's got a range on his. I mean, he has a range on his, like, acting skills and also apparently his singing skills. Because Jesus, the man's voice. So yeah, just feel like one of those guys might be better than Kevin Hart. Also, I'm pretty sure they're both taller than Kevin Hart because Roland is not a small individual. No, fine, whatever. Where am I going? What am I doing? Also, ramp, not stairs. So we're clear. I'm not a liar. I promise. Here you go. Hello, Nina. How are you feeling today? I'm just gonna smell these flowers. Well, I used to hate everyone in this game. God, my sense of humor has changed, and like what I find humorous or endearing has changed a lot. Jeez, I was a real crappy person. Okay? Oh, that reminded me of something, just real quick. Uh, the so this past weekend, I smelled flowers for the first time ever. And it's not that I haven't like, gone and smelled flowers before. It's just so I could not smell flowers for the majority of my life. Like when I smelled a flower, it just smelled like a plant. And that's to say like all plants smelled the exact same to me. Like if I was in like if you blindfolded me, right? And walked me into a room, I would be able to tell that it's like if it was full of plants because the air would, for lack of a better term, would just like feel heavier. Like it just had that like plantiness, for lack of a better term. Uh, but uh, the they all smell the same. Like every flower, every oh shit, how did I not know that you two were here? Anyway, um, oops, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, wasn't able to smell them, like ever. They just like the flower smelled the same as leaves, smelled the same as not freshly cut grass, but just regular grass. Smelled the same as a bush, smelled the same as a tree. All smelled the same. And then, so for the past like week, the like these two bushes in the park bloomed, and they bloomed at the same time, and I was so confused because every time I was like walking somewhere, I was like, the hell, like, why does it smell like Fruit Loops? And I was just so confused. I was like looking around. I was like, did somebody like dump a box of Fruit Loops? And I was like, no, nothing's around. And then I really did. I thought that like it was just some form of drug. Like not that I was on drugs, but somebody had left drugs somewhere because you can make them smell like smell or taste like pretty much anything you want, or at least like a little bit. So I was like, what am I smelling that smells like Fruit Loops? I was going nuts. And then like on Friday, it like finally hit me. I was like, wait, Fruit Loops. These I'm only experiencing it here and here, and these are the only two things that have bloomed in the entire park. Is this what a flower smells like? I was I was absolutely floored. I was like, what? Like this is what I've been missing out on? So yeah, like, 27 years and that setting just finally turned on. It's at the bar, is it? No, that's the inn. That's the medical. There it is. Oh, what is this? Who is this? It's Moxie! I didn't take a look behind the bar, so I didn't see her first. Oh, Roland first, got it. More than just a pretty everything. Yeah, she's got this, like, space... What is it? 50s, 60s, like, waitress outfit? I forget, like, the time period, but, you know, like, the old-timey waitress outfit. Why can I not get... Yep. Well, thankfully I made him high. So now I just have to go to the cop bot and basically rob him. Good, excellent, yes. Oh, yes, right. Yep, thank you for telling me, game. Right, so this is the safe. We experienced this back in the Underdome, where, yeah, the Underdome. So we unlock the safe in the Underdome, which is the DLC. This time, it's just unlocked basically from the start. Store all the weapons that you want to keep, but can't hold on to in the safe. Now, this is different. As soon as we get there, I will explain it. Alright, Customs Locker, or the Stash, as it is more colloquially referred to and referred to in every other iteration of the game. So this is for swapping items between your character. That's it. So like if you find a legendary weapon that, you know, is really good on one character, but it would be better used on one of your other characters, you put it in the stash, and you pick it up with your other character. You got it, Mox. Well, I mean, I said I like Janie, but apparently she's sexually harassing Moxie. That's unfortunate. What are we doing? Sorry, man. I just, for some reason, it was just in a lot of pain, just very suddenly. Oh, God. Right, so Earl from the first game, as you remember, him was that crazy guy in the junkyard. Okay, so now in every game since, he is effectively the oof, ow. Sorry about that. He is what you call it? He's the secondary currency trader. So in this game and in the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2, he sells your upgrades. Whereas the previous one you went to just like the vending machines and you bought upgrades. And you bought upgrades with money. This time you buy upgrades with the secondary currency. And the next thing I'm trying to remember, the next tier is like immediately available. So I'll buy this and then the next one's available. Yep. Got it. Got it. Oh, there are also, like, just without warning, I just want to mind you, because watch. So see, no gravity. There's, as far as I'm aware, no indicator on my screen. And then, gravity. It's not that there's no gravity, but, low gravity to gravity, that's just seamless. Nah. I'll do it my way, thank you, Moxie. Not actually matter, I'm just being a dick. Oh my god, I thought I got stuck on the ladder. That can happen if you don't get on a ladder, like, correctly enough sometimes, you'll just kind of stutter at the top. You get out of my way, you maniac. Yeah, see? Didn't need her, climbing waypoint. I got it. I got it just fine. Oh. Just gonna stay up here. Might as well. Also, this city is in a giant air bubble, so despite the fact that I'm in low gravity, I don't have to worry about the oxygen. So I can just double jump all day. Hooray! Or jump boost or whatever the hell. Because I'm jump boosting everybody here. Hooray! Haha. Sorry. This is Love Serpentious. Miss him. Mm-hmm. Oh god. Where are the turrets? Somewhere up here, I think. Oh, there's one. Alright, got it. Don't worry, got it. Understood. Also, Moxie is like really good with tech. Just yeah, no, I will. I just want to make it up as high as I can. Nope. Nope. Can't get on top of that then. I was hoping I could like make it on top of like one of these little protrusions. But apparently not. Got it? Hi, Jack. Oh, by the way, once we do this for Moxie, you and her square. She wanted me to tell you that. Or once Moxie does this for you, then you and her are squared. I think that's the way that it's working, right? All right, Moxie, help us get out. Or not. That's for outing Moxie. You don't do that, especially not to your bartender. Also, these are like temporary buffs that you can get. That's your quest reward, by the way. If you can't open a chest, it's a quest reward that you have to get later. Deal? Follow. What? Sorry, yeah, no, I won't tell anyone. I just got confused as to which box needed opening. Why is that broken? I didn't break it. So you need something? Understood. Right, here's our class mod, our first one. Usually class mods, like, in the first two games, class mods come, like, later, and they're, like, always at an upgraded rarity. For some reason. But now we have one. All it does is it gives us more burn damage. Oh, but yeah, now we know that Moxie just puts on a front. And keep in mind, Scooter is her child. Um, and we'll learn more about like that, like where she's from in Borderlands 2, or like why she speaks like that. But yeah. So this whole like Moxie persona that she has, well, not like like Moxie persona, because like her name is Moxie no matter what. Um, or well, in all instances anyway. Uh, but the whole, you know, sexy innuendos, Slaughterdome, bar, like barkeep, all of that. It's all just an act. Really, she's just like really she's a freaking nerd. She loves you know fiddling around with tech stuff. Talks of servos and motors. How do you think her kid got so good with machines? Sorry about that. She started it. Anyway, yeah. See? Character. That's why I hated her in the first game. It was like, God, why is she just like an object in the first game? It's because she was just a sexy lamp at the end of the day. And if you don't understand what that means, look up the sexy lamp test. But yeah, now she's a character. She has like actual personality and feel to it. It being her personality is what I meant. Not that she's in it. But anyway, let me just real quick. Oop. Yeah, that looks good. Sorry, I was just planning out my next, you know, future upgrades. Anyway, that is going to do it for the first session of Borderlands the pre-sequel. We had a pretty good starting point, I think. Anyway, I'm having a good time with Athena, even though I haven't been using her ult. But I think it's fine. I'm still learning how to do this whole melee class thing, because doing melee classes in shooters is not easy. Borderlands does a pretty good job with it, though. Typically, when they introduce a melee class, anyway. Um, but yeah, it's going to do it for right now. We'll be back in this on Wednesday, so 2 days from now, and yeah, tomorrow more Hades. Unfortunately, Hades' progress has like slowed because of we're increasing difficulty to a somewhat unsustainable amount. Um, but yeah, we're gonna keep moving along with Hades, and then 2 days from now we got more Borderlands pre-sequel. But until then, just want to thank everybody so much for watching. Whether you tune in live, really appreciate you, or whether you're watching this later on in the VODs, appreciate you as well. Whether on Twitch or YouTube, make sure to interact with the channel and the video. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I will see you all next time. Anyway, goodbye and good night.